Deny Martin Rennie's team victory. David Beckham, a deflected shot got them back into it before Villarreal.
Well, speaking to the coaching staff for the Vancouver Whitecaps, they were very impressed by the LA Galaxy's performance in that game. And that's probably the frustrating thing for Bruce Arena. He knows his team is capable of far better than they've shown over the first half of the season. He'll be hoping that their recent upturn in form will carry them back into the playoff place contention.
Beckham in his 6th year in Major League Soccer. LA, of course, defending champions, having won the MLS Cup on home soil. And that's a poor ball from Kofi. Beckham inside for Landon Donovan, once again an all-star this year. Here comes David Beckham and can't keep it down.
Well, 3 LA Galaxy players in the wall trying to block the sight line for Joe Cannon in goal. But watch YP Lee, the right fullback for the Whitecaps. He gets back quickly onto that line to try and help Joe Cannon a little bit. Clever play from the experienced fullback. Beckham just couldn't get that one to dip in on.
So they've been finding the net with some regularity against Eastern Conference opposition this year. They finished their 10 games against the East with for the best left-backs in Major League Soccer. His night ends early. With the right foot outswinger towards the back post. Beckham, Jimenez, Donovan, Robbie Keane. Jimenez, the ball back to David Beckham. Pushing Kofi all over him. And a free kick for LA. With 2 wins in a row on the road coming into this one at BC Place. 5-3 at Portland, 2-0 at Chicago before that. 5 wins from 7 after going the 7 before that without a victory. Beckham's ball, lots of movement in the box. Turns it back for David Beckham. Still lots of questions yesterday of Beckham about his exclusion from the Great Britain Olympic team when he met with the media here yesterday. Robbie Keane was asked, should Beckham be in the team? And he just simply replied, of course he should be.
Well, Robbie Keane's not the coach of the Great British Olympic team. Stuart Pearce is. It was his decision. He left Beckham. He's been a tremendous player over the years. Manchester United, Real Madrid, and the Los Angeles Galaxy. Still capable of scoring spectacular goals, as we saw last week in Portland. You could argue that at the prime of his career, he was the best in the world at that.
Beckham. Here's what happened a little earlier when Robson got the injury in the little altercation with Beckham. Nothing much in it. Robson pleading his case.
Alex there to say the exact same thing.
Beckham with the ball in. Lopez and Gall have both come up from the back, awaiting this delivery from Beckham. Keane is in there as well. Donovan stands on the goalkeeper. Franklin forward round the penalty spot, being marked by Kofi as Beckham plays this one in towards the 6-yard box. Lopez tries to get there. Bit of a scramble.
Well, the Whitecaps living dangerously from the free kick from Beckham. You look at the Whitecaps defenders. Some of them aren't even watching the ball when it gets delivered in. Jay DeMeritt.
Yeah, it was an opportunity to try something different, and the MLS has always been something that's been on my mind for a few years. I would like to give up.
Something that Maddox needs to learn, but when you add that to the athleticism that he's
last weekend. Beckham, the delivery takes a deflection and goes behind for a corner for LA Galaxy.
The Whitecaps need to mark better than they have done so far. David Beckham delivers really well into the box.
Second corner of the game for LA from Beckham, punched away by Cannon, comes back for Savas. Now another chance for Beckham to whip one in towards the penalty spot, and Cannon gets the save.
To the line as well, ball comes in from Beckham. Save on the initial header by Joe Cannon. He just tips it up onto the bar, bounces twice, and there's Kofi on hand right off the line to head clear.
Jimenez makes way to allow Villarreal to come in. California native, 18-year-old, second MLS appearance. Beckham's ball whipped in front post, Cannon gets there, Robson hammers it. The goals from Kofi and Robson still the difference, but only just.
Well, the corner from David Beckham takes a deflection off Darren Maddox's arm, hits the post. Joe Cannon will be relieved.
Now David Beckham, bit of space here for Beckham to operate in down the right. Demerit is out there. The cross is deep and YP will bring this one away. Beckham, cleared by Martin Bonjour. Beckham, forward for Keane. Juninho, back for Beckham. Looks wide for Landon, comes forward from the back for the Galaxy, including the central defender Lopez. Gall is there as well, played in front post, headed away, I think, by Darren Mattocks there, who rose in the crowd. De La Garza, back wide for David Beckham. Now Savas, another chance for Beckham to play the ball in. Bonjour earlier on tonight, a win for Montreal Impact against New England Revolution. Toronto FC also victorious at home tonight. Beckham comes back for Landon Donovan. Now David Beckham, it's deflected and it's in. David Beckham pulls the trigger and the LA Galaxy get one back.
Well, he was score here, but it comes off the crossbar. Landon Donovan just sets it back, perfectly weighted to Beckham, and his striding about that, but he resets himself. But then Kofi comes across to try and get a block.
Harvey's ball forward, intercepted. And the Galaxy bring it clear with David Beckham. Space for Landon Donovan. Switches it wide for David Beckham. Beckham's delivery hanging to the back post now for Gall. Drives it back across goal. And plays that one wide to the right. Franklin for Beckham. Over the top towards Juninho. Helped into the path of Villarreal. Villarreal! What a way to score your first professional goal!
Brink down 2-0 at halftime. Beckham clips the ball over the top. Look at that for a little touch around the corner, and Villarreal gets this on the left foot, whips his boot round it, and puts it.
Now it's the Galaxy that will look to break. With time running out, played in towards Rob.
The LA Galaxy have stormed back to get a share of the spoils, hoping to get all 3 points with a goal here in the dying seconds.
Pretty much the last action of this one, deep into stoppage time. Mattocks heads it clear. The referee blows for full time, and LA Galaxy